Hey everyone, are we ready for another day of Craftmas? So, I have these cutie patooties that I got from Hobby Lobby, and I'm not going to do all 6 of them. I'm only going to do 3 in this video, and I am definitely not going to use this paint or this sad paintbrush. Oh my gravy. Alright, so we're not using that. I'm going to use my craft paints to paint these. I think I want to do the Christmas tree. I think I want to do the snowman. And the penguin. I think these are the 3 I'm going to do this year. Normally I would do the Gingy and the Santa, but I'm in the mood for these 3 this year. I think they're adorbs. So, we are going to work on these. Okay, so I'm going to start with the penguin and, do the black, white. What I like about these ceramics is that, like where his headband and his earmuffs are and his scarves and all of that, there's ridges, so it's kind of easy to keep the paint where it needs to go. But of course, sometimes it gets off, but it's okay. It's easy to touch up, which, I end up doing. On his little scarf, I end up using green and pink. I'm digging the green and pink this year, y'all. I did that with my last snowman pillow, my needle punch. Love it. So I did paint his whole body white, the part that needed to be white. I painted that white. So now I am meticulously, that's not the word. Is that the word? You know what I mean. I'm taking my time to paint every other stripe green. It does get a little messy, but that's okay. That's what cleanup is for. His nose, I'm using the Cannon orange, and then underneath it, I will end up using burnt orange, just to give some shadow and give him a little bit of dimension. The scarf, I also will use, I said it, pink already, but yeah, so I'm kind of just easily painting him because I didn't want to have to touch up the orange. Now his eyes gave me a little bit of trouble. I tried using my little bitty brush, but they looked beady, like beady little eyes, and I didn't like it. So what I end up doing is using my stylus, the smallest one that I have, and just going around. There you see it. And it made it a lot better, and the eyes were bigger, and I really liked that so much more. I painted his cheeks a little pink, give him a little blushies and everything. And now I'm putting some highlights in his eyes so he doesn't look like he's, from the void. And now here I go with the pink. Again, taking my time. But I'm not really worrying if I'm not perfect because I will end up going in between with camel, the color camel. What am I doing now? I don't know. Oh, I'm doing his little feetsies. I painted them orange and then used the dark orange for the little feet. Here's what I'm talking about. I'm using camel, and I will wipe off so it just kind of gets into the groove because there's grooves in between each little slice there. And then I just thought it'd be cute to put it on the band as well, just to kind of tie those 2 in together. And I will then put the ice sparkle glitter paint on him, just his white part to make him look like he's cold, and then use the varnish. Now I use the varnish, this high gloss varnish, on all 3 pieces, but I don't show it, but I do, just to seal it and make it glossy. Now, shall we move on to this beautiful Christmas tree? Oh, Christmas tree. I went ahead and just painted the whole thing green. I almost started to go around the baubles, but I was like, no, I don't have time for this today. So I went ahead and just painted the whole tree green. And then, oh, you look, a new view. I thought it would be nice to put a little different view in here. But now I'm gonna do my floating technique and go around the baubles and around the layers of the tree just to give it a little bit of dimension and texture, right? Because I didn't want it just to be one whole color green. I wanted it to have like the different layers. And this is an easy way to do that, and it's a fun way to do that. So that is what I ended up doing. I also went underneath the star doing the same thing. Again, any place that there may be any kind of shadow is where I put it. You didn't have to float it. I mean, you could have just used the paint itself if you wanted, but I floated. Now the star, I did 2 different color gold. I did like an Inca gold in the middle. So it's kind of a little bit lighter and brighter, and then did just gold on the outside, right? So that it's like, bam. I used the stylus at first to do the baubles, and it kind of started getting messy. So then I just switched back to my little bitty brush, which is fine. And I used red, sapphire, and lilac is what I used. And then after that dried, I went over that with the icicle or the ice sparkles just to make them sparkle. All right, now final dude, Frosty. Oh, not Frosty. No, I take that back. Snowman. I do his hat in black, and I do the same with him as I did the penguin, the same colors, the green and the pink stripes, and I did it in the exact same way, using the camel in between them just to give it a little bit more. That's my cat going crazy, by the way, right now. The package I did in gold, and then I did the ribbon in red. And, you know, carrot is orange, black again. I did the same thing that I did with the penguin. I used my stylus to get his eyes, you know, big, not little beady eyes. I used titanium white like I did on the penguin to do his body, and I will do the ice sparkle all over his body to make all over everything on him, because you know he's outside in the snow and he's cold and he's frozen. I gave him little blushies too, and then I glossed him. And that will do.
Here they are,
for
finished.
him.
Oh my gosh. I think they turned out delicious. I love them. I think the penguin's my favorite. So stinking cute. Ugh. I love the little sparkles on the balls. A little glitter. Glitter on the snowman. So stinking cute. Well, I hope that you enjoyed this Craftmas video. If you did, please like it, share it, leave a comment on which one is your favorite. I would appreciate it. It will help my channel to grow. And I'll see you tomorrow for another Craftmas video. All right, y'all. Y'all be good to one another. Bye.